BBA podcast is back again, and we got two guests, like I promised, Caleb Kim and Jackie Peepcorn. Because
Two other
we
captains.
talked about our teams the last two episodes, and now we got the other two. Jackie was here since the beginning, and Caleb is revamping another broken team.
Okay.
So
let's first talk about Jackie's team. Jackie, do you want to talk about your team for a little bit?
Okay, so everyone on my team is good to play this season except Andrew lost so far, but hopefully he'll change his mind by July 6th. We're going to be possibly adding positions this year to my team. So far, Miles is point guard because I asked him and he wants to be point guard, so I trust him and we'll give him that, of course. And I'll just be consulting Ben and Reid on how positions work in basketball and hopefully assigning positions to my team. So I can tell people what position I play in basketball now and not look stupid when they ask me what position I play.
Yeah. And so Jackie's the captain of the Happy Birthdays. There we go.
quite a powerhouse for a couple of years of Caleb Kim and his friends.
Caleb Kim?
Caleb Yoon. Just too many Calebs that are Asian in our league.
That's true. So you did have Caleb. Do you have Caleb for one season?
Right? Yeah, just one. It wasn't even a full season either. So.
Oh yeah, and then Brandon. Brandon's been on your team forever.
Yeah,
had a couple LeBrons that didn't want to stay.
Yeah, no, Brandon, and then let's see, you had Brandon, you had Ian.
I had Ian just for one season. Yeah.
Yeah, and then right now your team is, what is it, Miles?
Yeah, I can list my team. So my co-captain right now is Brandon. We also have Miles, Emily, Melissa, John, Ishwari, Andrew Law. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah, shoot, I forgot you had John too.
Yep.
John's
We're also getting matching masks thanks to Ben. So we'll have a little birthdays logo. Everyone got one except for Brandon. So
yeah, you guys did a really cool thing last year. You guys make your own shirts.
Yeah, we did. I still have mine.
Yeah, that was actually really cool seeing that. Because what was it? We just tell people to show them whatever colors just to keep it same.
Ours is white.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool when you guys all just had like this made your shirts that one game. So that was really impressive.
Yeah, that was when the old cheese balls didn't show up, so we stood there for like 2 hours and made our own shirts. Yeah.
And then so let's see. So Jackie's team. So for some reason, your team always beats me at least once a year. It's very.
I honestly never remember even playing you, Reid. I can't even name more than 2 people on your team either. I don't know why. I just never remember playing you. I think I play you never, honestly.
I don't know.
I feel like it's always birthdays against Quad B.
In the playoffs, yeah, definitely, because that's what it's been the last 2 years. Both years, you guys lost to them as the 3rd seed. Hopefully, that'll change this year.
We'll change that this year. BJH is our home court, so that's where we thrive.
That's true.
Plus, we have some good players. We did lose Mark. But we still have Miles and Brandon, which they're pretty good.
Yeah, no, they are. Miles is good. He always cooks me when I play with him. But yeah, no, your team's pretty good. Like, you're a solid team, and it's nice to have this stability. Like, me and Ben have been doing the podcast, and we always say we made the BBA, but also it very helps that we had Jackie been here the entire time.
I am a co-founder, so
yeah. I mean, Jackie's gonna take over next year, so
I am, yeah.
Jackie's gonna have to do these podcasts. After we're gone, JK. But yeah, no. And then we got to talk about the opposite, which is we did say we have 4 teams, and that 4th team has gone through so many changes. Right
3
now,
captains.
we're in its 3rd iteration with Mr. Caleb over here.
What's up? Yeah, so my team's called the Fellow Yellows because our team's mostly Asians, and all the non-Asians get a chink pass so they can say the word chink. Yeah, I'm trying to revamp the dead team because I don't know. It's been pretty bad.
It has been pretty bad. We've gone through 3 captains, 3 different name changes. It's been every year. It's always like playoff time. Like, oh, they don't show up.
So who can play on your team this season, Caleb?
Reid gets an East
I got Elijah, Nolan, Joseph Size, Arthur Chow, and Ian Kim.
That doesn't sound like 8.
Well, he's not talking about.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
was that all of them?
No, I think
No.
The ones that I know that are gonna play.
Oh,
okay.
I thought Elijah can't play.
I think he might be able to come up for the 5 to 7 games, or
Yeah.
3 to 5.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah. And I believe your team right now, what is it? It consists of Joe, Nick, CJ, too.
Oh yeah, CJ's there.
CJ, Nick, Joe. And I think that sounds about it. Yeah. Yeah, we don't even know his own roster because it's turned over so much. So I think, what was it? When me and Ben first started, we made sure we wanted to get 2 captains, one who was in a grade lower than us and one who's a grade higher than us. So we got Jackie, since Jackie's 1 grade lower than us. And then we got Andrew, who was I believe, junior at the time. And then he had the horns since he played French horn. So that was his team name. But then his team mostly didn't show up. And then he was like, I don't want to be the captain anymore. So we had a captain search. We made Cody the captain. He became Cheese Balls. And I think, what was it? And then same type of thing. Like, I think we had to replace Cody mid-season last year too. Because I think he was busy with a bunch of stuff. So Robert became the captain of our team for like half season. Robert Gonzalez. There's a lot of Roberts in the BBA too. And then Robert left, so then we had to get a new captain. Now we got Caleb, who is pretty good at basketball. So,
Not really.
all right, he's better than most of us in the band. So, this 4th team, however many names we've gone through, they've always finished last. I don't think last year they won a game thanks to Caleb.
We're gonna take the title. Just watch.
Oh, he's gonna take the title.
Even if I'm like there, we're gonna take it somehow.
And then, okay, Caleb's gonna take the title, which is not gonna happen, but okay.
So Caleb, how are you gonna get your team to show up this year versus the other years?
I'm gonna try to contact them as much as possible, and if they don't show up,
Even
the
Zoom
game
is
goes on.
even Zoom is saying it's not possible when it cuts out like that.
But I feel like most of them will show up though, because I got confirmation from a lot of them that they should be good for this season.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good.
That's true. That's the problem. I mean, that's been the problem because we always have at least 3 teams that show up, but there's always that 4th team that we can never get to show up.
I would like to highlight the happy birthdays for the best attendance of the BBA.
BBA
Actually,
history was
My
made
team
last year.
always comes. Reserves, we don't know them. All 8 always show up.
That's true.
Most loyal
Okay.
team.
Yeah,
True.
you've had a pretty solid team. Like, essentially the same people for the past couple of years. So
Yeah,
that's
we
pretty
just
good.
traded Miles and Julia, and Mark left, and Ashwari came.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Oh wait, you made a trade with Oh wait, yeah, you made a trade with the horns at the point for Brandon, if I remember correctly, or something.
Yeah, who did I trade?
I think you traded Allie.
Yeah, it was Allie.
That's
was
so
Allie.
funny. I don't even remember
Because
Ali
Andrew
being
had,
on my team.
Andrew had Allie.
I wanted Allie and Christian together.
And then who else did he have there? He had a bunch of other people too. I forget.
Andrew literally did bring his friends on his team, and we didn't even see it. It They were
Yeah,
good.
he said
They just never came.
There's this guy named Ryan who played basketball and he was gonna play and then
You mean
he never
Dabler?
showed up.
Oh.
No, not
it was
Dabler. It
his
was like
own,
Ryan
his
Taylor
own
or
friend.
something.
Yeah, that's it. Ryan Taylor. He was
That
his
sounds
own grade.
familiar.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
in
he
the
was a
draft.
basketball player. I'm pretty sure.
Or who's that guy, like Ethan Tavazon or something like that?
Oh, he just never showed up.
That was John Agrusa's friend.
Yeah, that was so long ago.
He was in the draft actually. But
Yeah.
we just never signed him, and he never came to a game as a maybe he came to one game as a reserve. One game.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
It was my team. They never passed the ball.
Nice.
Scott Jr.
Dude,
or
really?
senior.
Yeah.
Kobe before Scott.
But yeah, yeah, no, those are the other two teams. They're pretty. I mean, Jackie's team's been pretty consistent. I mean, well, I'm trying to think. What would be the NBA comparison to Jackie's team? Because we've compared our teams to the NBA teams.
The Raptors.
The Raptors.
Are all pretty much the same size except for like 2 players. Like they're smaller at the guard positions.
And they're consistent. The birthdays are consistent.
Yeah.
Like they always show up. They always get the same. They've had the same seed.
Right, and they don't have like a superstar on their team. They're kind of like all
around good,
evenly around.
So yeah. And then Caleb, what would your NBA comparison be to your team?
I don't know.
I don't know. Gotta think.
I kind of got putting the Warriors on him, so.
The Warriors.
I mean, I haven't seen his team play, but I'm already kind of thinking Warriors-esque.
Now, are we talking about like Kevin Durant Warriors, or are we talking about this year's
Talking
Warriors?
about, oh, that's true. Current NBA is not.
Warriors.
I mean, to be fair, your team is very top-heavy. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah.
His starting unit has like a couple people in there, but once you get to the bench, it's like a bunch of people he doesn't even know. So like he doesn't even know them yet, but I do. Caleb.
So we got the Sixers, the Spurs, the Warriors, and the Raptors in this league. Okay, that's pretty fun. Oh, Jackie, that's a nice picture you got there.
Thank you. So this is Ben, and then this is Caleb, and this is what they're doing in the band room.
I think that's my backpack to the left of Ben. I want to
possibly
because it's usually where I put my backpack in the van.
That is your backpack.
Yeah,
I know your backpack anywhere, Reid.
I just want to say that I'm surrounded by 3 saxes right now.
Yeah,
and
all
yes.
I have
the saxophone league.
There's an alto, a tenor, and a bari right now.
I think Caleb's switching to tenor.
Is he? Oh man, that's cool. Caleb.
There's too many of those, Caleb. Come on now.
You should stay as Brea. I don't think we have any berries now.
Put Arturo at Barry. Look at Caleb freezing up. Classic.
I don't think it's gonna let like low woodwinds do marching.
You think you won't let low woodwind be a march?
That's what I heard too.
See that I've heard other band directors do that.
Yeah,
like,
so I'm probably gonna switch over to. Yeah,
wait, why would?
Are expensive, dude.
Why would he not let berries march?
Because you already got the low voices and tubas.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Altos are same as French horns, sometimes trumpets.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you have like baritones and tubas carrying the low, then you don't need bari saxes. It's their method. So,
Caleb,
we don't need more tenors.
Caleb, why do you think so?
Agree. You're taking one out of the 5 away.
Yeah, why do you think they're not gonna march next year?
Already gonna be more tenors next year. We don't need.
Jarrett already told me that he's debating whether or not he
we don't even have more tenors.
March, cause
no, we don't. We're out of tenor saxes.
Also,
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
have.
you'd be
I have, like,
alto?
We don't need more
Okay, cool.
altos either, though. We have like
There's way too many
we have like
alto
6
players.
coming next year.
Seriously? So should I just
That's what
switch over to
Shwari
tenor?
said. I don't know. I feel like you should argue to switch
Keep
to stay
Barry
as Barry.
until Charette tells otherwise.
you
'Cause right
should
now
stay
he's
as
not
Barry.
canceling you, so.
But then, like, if he doesn't, because I'm pretty sure he's not.
Out music already,
Well,
right?
we don't have any more tenors though, so
Yeah,
Like,
that's true, huh?
Literally, there's only one tenor that's been given up, and it was mine. And
yeah, and there's gonna be freshmen coming, and the freshmen aren't gonna be able to play then, so that doesn't even make sense.
I guess, yeah. But if he doesn't, then I'm probably gonna do alto because I have 2 of those.
That's true.
he switches it that way.
Welcome.
All I have to do is just not break the Barry. Like, what
I'm
the heck
gonna
are you doing?
be assigning alto
Well,
parts
that's
next
very-
year, so
Yeah, hasn't there
That
been like a
varies.
sax broken every year now?
Yes, it has.
That's funny.
That's
It's
why
been
he's debating it. It costs
we
them
had
money
like
to do
5
that.
saxes break this marching season.
And we've also had a trombone broken by a sax. Ben.
Oh, hold up! That was a long time. That was a long time ago. Okay.
Mr.
Do
Shred
you guys
told me that he spent like $3K on the berry this year.
Oh Jesus.
Well, why doesn't he buy a new Barry and never spend money again?
That's what I told him.
We don't
And
even. I don't know.
At that point, you should just buy more berries because, like, there's more people coming in who want to play it,
How much do berries cost?
and your band's gonna get bigger.
Probably like 10,000.
No, it's not that much.
Okay, 5,000. 5,000.
That much either. My alto sax cost only about 300 when I had to buy it.
Okay, that's way too cheap. That's a very bad sax for 300.
It wasn't that bad. And my tenor was well.
My elementary school
full
sax was 500.
Yeah, well, still see 500. So Barry could probably be
That's
1,000 or
elementary school.
2,000.
No, definitely not.
This is
Definitely
a
not.
saxophone.
Definitely not.
Whoa,
Wait,
what do you
so
guys think?
we gotta have some closing remarks over here. The BBA schedule is now gonna, come out really soon. Should we
On
just show
Monday.
it around here on this? Well, this is gonna be released on Thursday, so we might
I thought
as
it was
well
released
show
on the
schedule.
29th. It's released on the 29th.
Jackie,
No, this
he's talking
video is
about
gonna be
the
released.
podcast.
Oh, this video?
This video will be released on Thursday. Today is Saturday, but
Why
it's
not
to be
today?
released on Why are
not
you messing
today?
up a good thing, Jackie? I'm trying to
What's-
just make a podcast here. Okay, so the schedule will be up right here. It'll be confirmed and everything. We have a few fun matchups. The championship game is first week of August right now.
August 1st.
Yeah, and then the first game is 7-Eleven day, so free Slurpees afterwards.
It's at BJH, so.
Yep. All the games will be at the junior high. And we will have all the highlights and everything recorded on the YouTube channel on a different playlist and everything with the podcast coming out. And then maybe even another show that we're thinking of making here inside the BBA or whatever. But
We'll get to that one.
but we'll get to it when we get to it. But right now we have more stuff coming out. We have the season almost here if California doesn't close down. But yeah, that's what we've got so far. Hopefully it works. It should.
Yes.
Our rules do state that, like, when you're on the bench, we have masks on, hand sanitizer. Will be spaced out on the benches, but once you're on the court, that's a whole other situation. You have to plan in advance if you're going to go to these games, because we want to have a select few people that go, so we interact with as little people as possible, or just the same people.
In
every
the
single
sense,
time.
we want to make sure that we know who's coming, and we don't want people like join mid-season.
Right. You can't just bring your friends around for no reason. We need to know who comes to these games. And if they come, they have to wear. If you need audience members to come, at least have them stay away from the court as far as possible.
Yeah, so on July 6th, if you say no, you can't play for the rest of the season. You can't, like, come in mid-season for playing,
so
especially.
Yeah, so
it's unfortunate, but we do have these rules for safety of everyone. And so we can actually have a band camp and a marching season after all of this. So that's all we're hoping for. And if we're not going to tell you what to do after you leave or before you get to the games. That's your own thing. But we just ask for you to mind the situations of others around you who might have harder times than you right now. That's all that we need to have here. And our season should be amazing this year still, no matter the circumstances. We're totally having our 4th season.
For sure.
Maybe even a 5th or a 6th. We don't know yet, but
Hopefully.
Are you guys still gonna be captains?
No.
No.
No. If anything, I'll just come back and be
Caleb
like
and I will
or
have to
something.
elect 2 new ones.
Yeah, if
See,
anything, I'll just
this is Reid and I's last season, possibly. It's Reid's last season.
on a team.
I'm probably
Yeah.
going to be gone as well.
Or at least
we are retired.
My last
after
season
this.
on a team. If anything, if I come back, I'll be like a reserve
Right.
and
So,
play just for kicks.
That's
Dominate
podcast
y'all.
episode 4. The 5th will come out the next Thursday with Mark Bailey as our special guest that day.
You make Mark
He's been waiting for a long time. Don't know what we're going to do with him yet, but it'll be entertaining. So that's all for now. Anyone else got anything else to say?
We're gonna win.
If you mean birthdays as we, then yes. Birthdays will win.
No.
Click our like button, please. I want more likes and subscribers. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.